family and friends, brothers and sisters, and all my subs. I want to thank everybody for watching. Here at Alpha Camp again, and I'm gonna install a water collection point. So I have a bucket, and I was thinking about going and get a round bucket, but the way the lids are, there's no flat spot. So kitty litter bucket is gonna do me just fine. First I want to talk to you about hope, and not hope the person, hope in the world, and in the future. So I'm going to share with you from Jeremiah 29:11. Now, there's a lot of people that use this in their wedding vows, me included. My wife and I had this in our vows. I'm going to go on. For I know the plans I have for you, that's God, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare, not for evil, to give you a future and hope. Also Romans 15:13, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. Now, everybody has a different version of hope, but biblically speaking, hope is in the Lord. I pray every morning for protection against this evil world, and I also pray that I walk in the fruit of the Spirit. Now, I've said this many times: love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I pray that I walk that way, because this world has a way of getting under your skin and making you anxious, giving you depression, and just making you mean and evil, and that's what the devil wants. But my hope is in the future, and my hope is in God. So I do these videos so I can show my family and friends this is easy stuff. It may look, the YouTubers make it look easy, and some of it's hard, some of it's not. A shelter, very easy. Learning the knots, not that you would do it wrong if you don't learn the knots. Like, I had a comment that I should use, my knots are too complicated. So, okay, I should use a figure eight. Whatever, it's not my preference to use a figure eight. One, I like a bowline, because I know that bowline knot on this side is going to hold. It's not going to move. A figure eight can move. And as far as the ridge line, trucker's hitch, pulling it tight, that's how you get these things tight. You want them tight. So it's preference. Get out there and figure out what knots you like. And if you tie square knots and everything, hey, so be it. Once you start trying to get a square knot loose, you're going to say, maybe I should use a couple of half hitches on here. That way I can just pull the loop I left, and you're free with the half hitch. Whatever you want to use, it's your preference. This is not right or wrong stuff. This is preference. This is one way to do it. This is how I do it. I'm an individual. I do it this way. Speaking of preferences, I periodically check in with the Pathfinder school. I've never been there. Really have no desire to go. But they were coming up with a new equipment list, and for 2024, and it seems like Dave Canterbury had to explain, this is what I suggest, not this is what you should have. He goes into containers and he gives you basic guidelines, but they still beat him up about it, and I don't get that. Again, kindness. But I'm going to try to find a place to put this. I'm going to use this tarp, but I will have to repair it because a couple weeks ago I've got some ashes on it and it burned a few little holes in it. And since there is no water source here, every drop of water is crucial to me. I put another set of canteens on my MTAC pack, so I have 128 ounces of water with me with my LBE, you know. And like I've said before, they're really two separate items. I've got 6 of the 10 C's in here, and then the rest of it's covered in here, you know. Do I need a cargo needle? You know, I have one, but chances of me having to repair something when I'm doing this once a week out in the field, you know, is slim to nil. But you really should have one of those if you're going long term, if you're bugging out, you know, because you will have to repair stuff. It will, you know, falter. Do I need a whole roll of duct tape? If I'm repairing tarps, yes, you know. And they go with the 1-inch. That's great because it's small. I can't find the 1-inch, so I'm going with the 2-inch. Again, it's what you can find, you know, along with your preference. Could I order 1-inch? Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I stock up with what I have available, and I order things like knives, you know, because I'm not buying a knife at Walmart because they're, you know, they're not made out of the steel I want, you know, carbon steel or 1080 or whatever. Again, preference, you know. So I have 2 of these and I'm configuring them the same way. So when I grab my hiking pack, I know exactly, hey, look, here's my fire starting stuff. Here's my cordage, you know, here's my compass. Here's my knives, my cutting instruments. Again, that's me. This is what I want to do. I want that on the outside of my pack because packs don't have enough pockets for me. With that, I'm going to find a place for this and I will be back. So this may be the location here. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to string this tarp up and we'll see if I can actually dig into the ground here. I have a couple of shovels with me. This one, and I have the mini SOG shovel, which is about 1 inch shorter on the blade. But this should work. I don't want to bury it completely, but I want to leave a little lip so no debris, extra debris gets in there. But in here, I have, this is going to be for good water that we bring out of here. When I say we, I say Jesse and I. And then this is, we'll put it in this and we'll kind of string that up in the tree. And we'll put this as a filter. So we filter out any leaves or anything. I don't foresee a bear coming over here thinking it's a toilet to crap in it, but we'll find out. Let me get this tarp set up. tie things loosely so I can lock them down. Especially when you this bank line, you sink it up. It's hard to get loose. Much better. Much better. So, I'm having to pause this video a lot because son's getting a car, trading in his truck for a car, and he may have found a new dog. So, I'm going to have to move this bucket back a little bit. So, what I want to do, this has got to go up. Yeah, it's a lady that wants to get rid of her dog. We run into them a lot. 10-year-old Chihuahua. White like my Lily. Alright. So, I had a rock. I don't like this, the way it's up. The idea is to create a funnel, even if I have to move the bucket again, I don't care. I'm going to create a way for the water to roll down. And into the bucket. Quick, but it will be efficient. I'm getting my hands dirty. Alright. At 19. See how it's dipping in that one spot? you want. Now, if I wanted to, tie that up a little bit, I could. I think I'm going to need to. Could go ahead and do that. Running out of bank line. All right. This is why you throw your knife down. Where's that rock? Somewhere. Can't get another rock. I can tie that down here. Let the water go that way. Shirt out. Now it's up to you the way you want to do this. The way this is tilted like that, it's going that way. I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole in here. Just want to go over to the side. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to work. So I just happened to take an old shirt that I'm not using anymore. There you go. Tie that up, whatever. So grab my canteen. Voila. And that'll filter out all that debris. So here it is. That's the water collection system. Hopefully next week when I come here, I'll have, you know, a little bit of water, a little extra water, so I can cook with, drink, do whatever. So the idea is to get this out of here, and boil it, and then put it in our 5-gallon reservoir, and we have fresh water. So no wonder I can't see. So you see how easy this was. It's just a matter of a little bit of ingenuity, and that's what I'm good at. So I am going to sign off for now. I've got a bunch of stuff that just came up. I gotta go get a dog, I gotta go get a car, not my car, and just gonna leave you with this message of hope. Remember, there is hope for us. If you have hope in the Lord, you have a big treasure. I want to let you guys know to train, train, train. Be kind to everyone, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.